Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Animation Horrors. For years I've been trapped in the depths of the mountains of madness, enduring ululating shrieks and witnessing horrors I shall not repeat. And then I saw him in the darkest of nights, and where the cold peeled my skin and my bones were pierced by fear, I saw the terror of the darkness. His form was glorious, albeit destructive. My frayed ends of sanity caved in, echoes of reality collapsed all around me. My salvation questioned, and my isolation deepened. I saw the hideous being that has been asleep for so long, and I'm here to reveal him to you. It's Bardock! So terrifying, so menacing, so unfunny, and what? But Puka, what are you doing here? No one cares about Bardock. People will complain in the comments. Well, I mean, they would have done that anyway. Wait, what's that? You're saying people would rather hear about Rasputin? Okay, let's get serious here. Anastasia was a 1997 film by Fox. It's something like a loose adaptation of The Grand Duchess of Russia. It's a Don Bluth film, which is probably why it looks like a Disney princess, but she isn't. Although Disney now owns Fox, so technically isn't she a Disney princess? Anyhow, our focus today is on Grigory Rasputin, again loosely based on an actual person. I found multiple answers, but they all say that Rasputin was a sorcerer, a holy man, a psychic, and in this film, a lich. He's also voiced by Uncle Fester. Now, I should talk about Rasputin, but honestly, he downright confuses me. Let's start at the beginning. So, he was the former royal advisor until he was exiled for treason, and he retaliates on the royal family by selling his soul so that he may extract revenge. You know, out of everything you could do to retaliate against your former employees, this seems a little extreme. Just a little. And who did he sell his soul to? I mean, traditionally it's never a good thing, but I guess being cautious is out the window for Rasputin. Actually, I was able to uncover the exact words he used to sell his soul. Originally, it was in Russian, but they cut it out from the final film. I was horrified to learn how often I actually do hear this. So today, I'm going to recreate this lost scene for you. But I do warn you that I'm not actually selling my soul. I'm actually just showing you this to warn you and to show you how not to sell your soul. Ready? Okay. Here are the ancient words used by many today to sell their soul. Like, subscribe, and click notifications for my videos. Rasputin's powers confuse me as well, because there's no explanation for them. So 10 years pass and Rasputin is reunited with his power source, and power source might be an inaccurate thing to be called, but he was trapped in limbo after dying rather foolishly on ice for 10 years, and he was seemingly powerless during that time. When he gets his weak and frail vial back, he suddenly regains power, so I'm not really sure what else to call it. This is also where the best song in the film is played.
Fulfilled, and the last of the Romanovs will die! In the dark of the night I was tossing and turning, and the nightmare I had was as bad as can be. It scared me out of
It is incredibly memorable, but I do have one small complaint. Why is Limbo filled with grubs? I mean, doesn't Oogie Boogie want those guys back? I'm not sure what else to call them exactly, but they look kind of goofy rather than spooky, but whatever, I guess. They're not my background singers. In the movie, Rasputin continues to summon his horde of ghostly goblins, and again, my confusion grows. His fiends are sent to kill Anastasia, but they can't directly do so. I mean, yeah, they can rip up train tracks, set fires, and do some sort of sleep hypnosis on her, but they don't actually harm her. They can't just pick her up and throw her off the ledge, for example. Also, Rasputin summons them from Limbo to do his bidding, but in the end, he decides to do the work himself and he leaves Limbo. So why didn't he do this before? He makes it seem like he despises being there so much, and I was left under the impression he was trapped there. So if you have this power to go back, why wouldn't you leave there immediately? I have a few theories on this, like how he was probably just protecting his fragile vial, which is ultimately his downfall anyway, but it is one of the gnarliest death scenes in an animated movie.
I couldn't have said it better myself!
I'll tear you to pieces!
And this is for you! Das Vidanya!
Anastasia wins. Fatality.
So really, Rasputin has great music, a great voice, and a terrifying sidekick. But overall, he's kind of a clumsy villain, which I get that was the point so that he wouldn't be so terrifying to the kids. But honestly, they should have just made Bardock the villain. I mean, his movie was awesome. Alright, that's gonna do it for now. I'm a sermon of Bardock, and I'm here to tell you the next time you sleep,